to cover more than Republicans throwing rocks at each other. I'm not interested in playing that game. What I'm focused on today is, number one, the threat of radical Islamic terrorism, the evil that is facing this country, and the need for a strong commander-in-chief to defeat it and to keep America safe. Mark my words, if we do not act, we will come together, I fear sooner rather than later, mourning another attack like this that has occurred on American homeland, with terrorists murdering innocent Americans. There is a consequence to having an administration, to President Obama, to Hillary Clinton being unwilling to call radical Islamic terrorism by its name. We need to protect this nation, and as president, I will do just that. And I would note that we are here in South Carolina today for a rally for religious liberty. We did a similar rally a couple of months ago in Iowa. It was an incredible event. Tonight we're going to have, this afternoon, we've got thousands of people here in South Carolina standing for religious liberty, standing for the rights of every American to seek out and worship God with all of our heart, mind, and soul, to live according to our faith and conscience without the government getting in the way. And what is powerful about this conference is hearing the stories of heroes. You know, I'm sorry to say many folks in the media belittle the threat to religious liberty, suggest it's not real, it doesn't exist. The purpose of these conferences is to put a face, to put a human face, a human story on these threats so people understand they are real and they are growing. And if you want to protect your faith, your right to live according to your religious beliefs, that will not happen simply by being passive. It will only happen if we stand up and defend the First Amendment rights of every American. I have spent 2 decades fighting to defend religious liberty. It has been a passion of mine my entire life, and I believe 2016 is going to be a religious liberty election where the American people are going to decide, do we want to protect the constitutional right, the God-given right of every American to live according to our faith and our conscience? Or do we acquiesce in the federal government having the ability to persecute people of faith?
Do you think all religions are threatened, or just Christians in America?
The beauty of the First Amendment is it protects religious liberty across the board. It protects religion, it protects Christians, it protects Jews, it protects Muslims. It protects anyone who is engaged in peaceful exercise of their faith. And that being said, though, the Obama administration has demonstrated a particular antipathy for Christians. Christians are under assault from this administration. The Obama administration views Christianity simply as, you know, President Obama is fond of using the phrase freedom to worship. That, by the way, is not what the First Amendment says. What he means by that, when President Obama says freedom to worship, is that you can go between 11 a.m. and 12 on Sunday in your church service and say whatever you want, but at 12:01 when you walk out those doors, you have no right to live according to your faith. That is a radical leftist view that is writing God out of America and out of the Bill of Rights. And we have a right, not only a natural right as human beings, but a right under the First Amendment of the Bill of Rights to live according to our faith. That has been who Americans have been from the beginning of this country, and it is why so many people across this country are waking up.
All right, thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Does that help?
Hey, good.
Yeah.
Just kept getting in my
I
face.
just know, like, I've done that where you're down, you're trying to hold it above your head, and it's like,